Hey guys, it's General back again for another video, and today we're going to be doing something a bit different. Today I'm actually going to be showing you one of the most recently found out to be broken teams in Anime Card Clash. As a result of 3.0, we got a new card, and paired with an old card that we had in the game, this team is damn near unbeatable, especially for early game content. So for people just starting the game who are struggling, if you happen to have these cards, you're in luck, because this team can do almost every piece of content in the game with little to no effort. And I may have mentioned this team in a previous video, but we're going to be trying every piece of content in game using this particular team, from beating story mode to beating all the raid bosses. Without any more delay, the team that I'm referring to is this team right here. The team consists of 3 piercing sword saints in slot 1, 2, and 3. And in your 4th slot, you're going to have a gold or above sword saint. And for your support cards, you're going to have 4 galaxy heroes. Now we're going to try this team in multiple rarities, starting from gold to rainbow, and finally secret. So for people who do have the gold version, we're going to see how far you can get. When we can't use gold anymore, we're going to go to rainbow, and after rainbow, we're going to go to secret. So based on the unit that you do have, you'll be able to gauge how far you'll be able to go with in-game content. So first off, we're going to start with the gold sword saint, and let's begin story mode. Now regarding story, we're only going to be doing extreme mode, because if we can beat extreme mode, then we can definitely beat normal to hard. So first off, let's get to world number 1, Ninja Village. So we're in Ninja Village, and we're going to get to the first boss, which is Unstoppable Fist, going to extreme difficulty. Okay, that was pretty easy. I think the first couple worlds are going to be pretty easy even on extreme, because again, the team is pretty solid and base damage is 2k and most units don't have that much health. So we're just going to breeze through these worlds. I'm trying to figure out whether I should even put this on camera or if we should just skip to the points where it becomes slightly more difficult and you have a gauge. But I think I'll just do the entire thing, because why not, you know? And that's Awakened Promise Child done. Or should I just do like the final few bosses? You know what, I think that's a better idea. So I think we'll do the final 2 bosses of each world. And I mean, again, if we can do the final 2, then we can definitely get the entire world done. But since we already started like this, we're going to complete Ninja Village. And going forward, we're only going to do the final 2 bosses of each world. And just like that, with our team, that's Ninja Village complete. So now we're on Green Planet, and again, the final 2 bosses, Awakened the Strongest, Extreme. And that's Awakened the Strongest complete. We're going to go to Awakened Galactic Tyrant. And this is Galactic Tyrant complete as well. We haven't lost a single character. We're going to head over to Shibuya Station. We have Limitless Master. Are we going to lose someone here finally? We just might, you know. I guess not. And finally, we have King of Curses. And just like that, King of Curses is complete. And we're going to go to the next world, which is Titan City. Now I think here is where we'll probably get some trouble. We're going to go to Blade Captain. And like I was saying earlier, the only thing with Extreme is we don't get to see this team at its full potential, because on Extreme, our support cards do not work. to a more and just like that, we have it completed. But like I was saying, we may I stopped talking because I got a little nervous for a bit. But we may definitely need to change to a higher version. But again, we're going to see how far gold SWAT Saint takes us. I think it should be able to clear this world and the next one, and after that, we might need to go to rainbow, but we'll see. When we die 3 times, we will switch teams. Bro, Blade Captain is putting in work, bro. Okay, we have Combat Giant. He's dead. Final form. Do we win? And we do. So with little to no effort, we've completed the first couple worlds. We're going to go to world number 5, Dimensional Fortress. And do I think we will beat this world with the team? Honestly, with the gold version, I think we can. I don't know, bro. But the next world for sure, we will need the rainbow. I know that for a fact. We're doing pretty good so far though. And I spoke too soon. Okay, so we died 1 time. Let's try it again. Extreme, fight. We have 2 dead. We're on our 3rd one. I think as long as we can get past... yeah, Compass Demon. Okay. Okay, so we didn't do that badly. We died 1 time and we won the 2nd time. So we're going to move forward and fight in the final boss, Awaken the Pale Demon Lord. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Final form, can we kill it? Oh, so close. I actually think we can beat this. We should be able to beat this, bro. Now, when our support cards stop working, we might have some issues, but you know, 1 shot, good. 1 shot, good. Okay. Attack. Okay, 1 more. Oh no. Yeah. We're gonna try 1 more time. I really want this to win, bro. We're gonna try 1 more time. If we can get past the first 2 without getting to Sword Saint, then Arsenal should be able to wipe the floor of these guys. 1 shot. Okay. 1 shot. Okay. 1 shot. Okay. Can we survive this hit though? Yes! On our 3rd try. Yes! Okay. Okay. So we won. We won. We've successfully beaten Dimensional Fortress. So we're going to go to the next world, which is Candid Island. I really don't think we're gonna win this. So Katakuri. We're not doing too badly though. We're doing just as good as we did previous. Never mind. Because bro has like a special ability, and it's like if you don't kill him, then you're messed up. Like, yeah, that's expected. So that's 1 death. Gonna do it again. And the messed up thing is that they get the first turn, which is kind of, you know. But hey, yeah, I don't. Yeah, this team will not get it done at all. Yeah, no. We're gonna try 1 more time because, like we said, 3 times, and then we'll switch. Arsenal is not doing good, bro. She's not doing good. She gets the Katakuri though, but she is not winning. Yep. Okay. So now we're going to switch to our next team, which is a Rainbow Asuna. So we're going from 50 million rarity to 5 billion rarity. Now this one may be a little more difficult for you guys to get, but it is not that difficult because 5 million right now is pretty low with regards to rarity. If you're just starting the game, obviously you won't have it. But as you can see, the 50 million gets you pretty far. And hopefully by getting this far, you have enough packs. And when you open your packs, you should be able to get this pretty, or I hope you get this pretty easily. So we're going to go to Rainbow Sword Saint and see how far she takes us. We're up to 117k damage and 224k HP. These numbers are crazy. And Katakuri went from being a menace to being absolutely nothing. We're going to be going forward pretty easily from what we just saw. And I don't know what happened, but the game froze and then we won. So we're going to count it and move forward. But I was saying, because the audio cut out, I was saying that for the piercing sword saints, as you can see, I'm only using basic because I'm also focused on the skill and the boost that we get. But if you do have better versions of this card, I would recommend that you also use them. So now that we're done with Kandi Island, we're going to be moving over to Solo City. And we're at Solo City. Bro, to this day, I think Jinwoo is probably one of the most menacing bosses in this game. But we're going to go to Biru, Shadow Ant, and I think we should be able to beat this pretty comfortably. I don't think we will have much issues. But let's see. We're already down 2 of our piercing sword saints. Now we're at Asuna, or Asuna, however you pronounce the name. We're struggling a bit, I must say. Because from this point on, our support cards are disabled. So we don't get that extra buff from our support cards. Can we get this done? And we cannot. Let's try again. Extreme. Fight. From this point onward, it's going to be a bit difficult. Because, yeah, like I just said, we don't have our support cards. So that extra buff we got, we no longer have it. And I think it's going to be a bit detrimental. Hopefully we don't have to change teams just yet. But let's see what happens. And we got it done on our second try, which is not bad. Not bad at all. So we're going to go to Jinwoo. I don't think we'll win this fight. Honestly speaking, I do not think we win this fight. Look at the... Yeah, we're not... No. We're not winning this fight. But we're going to try it anyway. We're going to try it anyway. If it was not for our support cards being disabled, I think we would get this done with this team. Yeah, we're not getting it done. So we failed our first attempt. We're going to go to our second attempt. Extreme. Fight. Yeah, I also think if we had higher rarity piercing sword saints, which I actually don't have on my account, funny enough, so we're stuck with this kind of. And yeah, we're going to do our final attempt. Extreme. Fight. And then unfortunately we'll have to go to the next team, which is Secret Sword Saint, which most people may not have as it's a 500 billion card. But before we actually switch, we're going to go try out all the raids using this particular sword saint. And like we expected, we did not win. Now we're going to head over to the raids building. And we're going to try this team on every single one of the bosses, starting with Eternal Dragon. This team should perform pretty well against it. Obviously, it's not going to be the fastest team. There are better options in terms of speed. But if you just want it done, this is a team that will get the job done. And Eternal Dragon successfully completed. We're going to head over back to the lobby. Now we're going to do Shadow Dragon. That's 1 down. That's 2 down. That's 3 down. We're at the Shadow Dragon himself. And we got this done pretty easily. Now we're going to do Sword Deity. And as you can see, it's also using a Piercing Sword Saint. But I think we do come out on top. Now you're dead. Now you're dead again. Now you're dead. Finally, Sword Deity successfully defeated. And finally, we have the Creator of Flames. Now this one is a bit trickier, but we will definitely, again, get the job done. One down. That's 2 down. 3 down. 4. And 5. And that is the boss successfully defeated. Now we're going to head back to story and see how far a secret Sword Saint can take us. Now we're back at Jinwoo with our new team, and let's see if we can win. Just like before, you can see our Piercing Sword Saints are getting destroyed, but hopefully Asuna can clutch this for us. Final boss, please win. Please, bro. This guy, okay. Secret Sword Saint for the clutch. Bro, Jinwoo is the most annoying boss in this game. He really is. Now we're going to head over to Eminence Lookout. Now we're going to fight Eminence Commander. Again, our support cards are disabled. So this is very, very unfortunate. And bro, these cards are not very difficult, but the teams are just super annoying. They have like 1,000,000 lives, bro. Are they an issue for us? Nope. Are they annoying? Yes. And that is Eminence Commander defeated. Now for the final boss of Eminence Lookout, Lord of Eminence. We should have a pretty similar result. So I guess we'll just fast forward. So I guess we'll just skip until we're done, because this fight will take forever. And now we're going to head into the new worlds that were added in update 3.0. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure if we can defeat them, and we're no longer going to do the last 2 bosses. We're only going to be trying to defeat the final one, because if we can defeat the final one, again, the previous ones should be pretty easy. The next world is Invaded Ninja Village. Now we're up against Celestial Sovereign on Extreme. My confidence is not that high, I'll be honest with you. There is one thing that I think is not fair, and that is my support cards being disabled, because this card right here, Mother of Creation, is going to be a problem. But anyway, let's begin. I also feel like if we had higher rarities of Piercing Sword Saint, it would also help, but we just don't. So we're already halfway for our health with no regen ability, and everyone is hitting us with some big numbers. Can we win though? I think we can. Will it be easy? It will definitely not be. And we did win. Secret Asuna can solo this entire game. Now we're going to head over to the final world, and that world is Necromancer Graveyard. Can Asuna defeat Ainz? We're about to find out. And the final fight is Secret Sword Saint versus Undead King. Again, our support cards are not available, so we're doing this with just raw power, man. Raw power, 320k worth of power. And we're not struggling too bad, but again, we're not halfway through, but our health is already halfway done. So this is going to be a bit tricky, if you ask me. Yeah, I don't think we're passing this first attempt. And we do not successfully beat it the first time. Let's go to extreme. Fight again. Attempt number 2. We got to the exact same place last time. I think this is our cap. We're going to try for the final time. I think this is our cap, man. Unfortunately, we do not solo the entire game, but we do come pretty close though. I still need to give this team credit where it's due. And this is one of the best team comps in the game, hands down. Can we beat Ainz this time? At least? I don't know. Nah, I think we're gonna end up in the exact same position. Matter of fact, we ended up in a worse position, and we took 2.9 million damage, only dishing out 727k damage. Unfortunately, we cannot get this done with Asuna, but can we get the boss before the last though? Is this our limit? Because the thing is, I think we can actually do this. I think we can get this done. And bro summoned. Okay. Beast Summoner summons the gods. I don't know how I feel about this. But I do think we still win though. I genuinely do think we still win. It shouldn't be that much of an issue. She has 3 lives though. 1, 2, 3. And yeah, we win. We win. We definitely win. Because these cards don't... Yeah. So we can't beat the game with this team, but we can get right to the doorstep of the final boss, which is the Undead King. And you have not seen this team at its best, so we're going to go to... I think we still get our... Yes. We're still able to have our support cards on hard mode. So you should successfully be able to do this because we now have our support cards. And look at the amount of damage and HP you get with a Secret Sword Saint. We're at 468.98k damage and 856 point... Well, our health is going down, but we're over 900k HP. So with our support cards enabled, we would definitely be able to sweep out Extreme. But unfortunately, the limit to this is on hard mode for the final boss in the game, which to me is pretty good. And again, I've tried this team on Sky King as well. We can effortlessly defeat Sky King. So this to me is one of the best comps in game. If you can make this team, you're in a perfect spot to get this game done. Hopefully you do pull Secret Arsenal. Most people won't have it, but if you have a Rainbow, you can do pretty good as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.